Hi, it's John, and welcome to the channel, 6:02 a.m. on Sunday, April the 13th, with the big blue mug of coffee. I hope you're having a great weekend. I certainly am. And just a reminder to you, if you click on subscribe right now, I might make it to 25,000 subscribers. I'm only a couple of hundred away. Thank you so much for being here. Got up this morning thinking that 2 weeks from tomorrow is election day. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty, folks. Very short campaign. It seems like it's been going on a lot longer, doesn't it? But a couple of weeks are left. Big week this week. We've got a couple of debates coming up. Wednesday night for the French, Thursday for the English. You know, you expect something from the debates, but very often they disappoint. But I think Pierre Poilievre will do very well against Carney. So I got up this morning thinking about both of the main candidates, being Carney and being Pierre Poilievre. And I thought I'd look at what they are promising in this election. Now, I'm not going to go head to head here. I'm going to present Pierre Poilievre first, what he is offering in the election, and then I'm going to present what Mark Carney is offering. Now, for those of you who've already made up your mind, maybe this isn't the greatest video for you, but there's some great stuff here from Poilievre, so watch through. But this is really for people who are sitting on the fence right now, and particularly for those people who are thinking about voting Liberal, because you're going to see what Pierre Poilievre is all about. So let's start off with Pierre Poilievre, and one of the first things he's going to do is build houses.
And so here's our plan. First, I'll axe the federal sales tax on new homes to save you up to 65 grand on a purchase price and up to 3 grand on annualized mortgage payments. Second, we're going to sell off 6,000 federal buildings, thousands of acres of federal land to build new homes. Third, we're going to incentivize municipalities to speed up permits, free up land, and cut development charges so that builders can build faster and you can get a home over your head.
Up next, limit immigration.
So we will go back to having the best immigration system in the world. We will reject the Century Initiative entirely, and we will cap immigration so that our population never outgrows homes, healthcare, and jobs.
Defund the CBC. Make car purchases easier.
That's why I'm announcing today that a new Conservative government will eliminate the federal sales tax on Canadian-made automobiles.
Fund our military.
We will honor our veterans. We will ensure that the young and the old have the support they need for a dignified life. We will also rebuild the armed forces, cutting back on bureaucracy, procurement boondoggles, and putting the money into frontline support for our troops.
Cancel Bill C-69 and build pipelines.
Common sense conservatives will repeal the unconstitutional C-69 that blocks development and replace it with a new law that protects the environment, consults First Nations, but gets things built.
Fight crime.
Not only will we repeal Liberal catch and release laws, we will carry out the biggest crackdown on crime in Canadian history.
Cut personal taxes.
Today I'm announcing that Canada First Conservatives will cut income taxes by 15% for the average worker or $2,000 for the average couple. This is a tax cut for seniors who are drawing their pension or retirement income. They will pay, on average, 15% less.
Cut federal bureaucrats. Cut corporate welfare. Cut foreign aid. Cut red tape.
Under Trudeau-Carney Liberals, they have, for example, added 100,000 public servants. I'll be reducing the number of bureaucrats. They've doubled the budget for corporate welfare. I will be cutting that. They doubled the budget for consultants. I'll be cutting that. I'll be cutting back on foreign aid to bring our money back home to Canada, and I'll impose a dollar-for-dollar law that requires my ministers find $1 of savings for every new dollar of spending.
Make happy hour a little happier.
The Canada First Conservatives will stop the tax hikes on our drinks so that we can not only enjoy the great Canadian tradition of a cold beer at a good price, but also
we can create more jobs and protect more jobs in our breweries and distilleries right across this country.
So now let's do Mark Carney. Well, actually, there's not a lot I really have to do because you're aware of what's going to happen under Mark Carney. You're going to get more of the same, or it's going to be worse. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Again, onward to 25,000. If you'd like to share it, that would be great as well. Ring the bell for notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.